In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the front hub assembly on your Kia Sorento. Located behind the front wheel, let's get started. Using a 21mm socket, we're going to remove the lug nuts. Remove the tire. Using a 32mm socket, we're gonna go ahead and remove the axle nut. Go ahead and take it out. And before we go ahead and do anything else, we wanna make sure that the axle is free from the hub. So you just wanna see if it moves. So go ahead and tap it with a mallet. In our case, we can see that it goes in and out. So we can go ahead and keep going. If you have issues with the axle being stuck, go ahead and spray some rust penetrant and just let it sit for a little while before you go ahead and tap it. That'll help to remove the axle. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, we're gonna go ahead and remove these two screws. Now we're gonna go ahead and remove the brake caliper assembly. Using a 17, we're gonna remove this bolt right over here. Go ahead and take it out. And also we're gonna be removing this one right here. Take that one out too. And now we're gonna go ahead and hang the whole assembly onto the strut. Now we can go ahead and remove the rotor from the hub. If the rotor is stuck to the hub, go ahead and grab a mallet and you're gonna tap around this area, making sure that you don't hit the studs. So you go ahead and do this all around until it comes off. Go ahead and slide it off. Moving to the back of the hub, we're gonna go ahead and remove this bolt, these two right here. Using a 14mm socket and a small extension, go ahead and crack them loose. And there's gonna be two more on this side. Go ahead and crack those loose. Now that you have them loose, go ahead and remove them. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and use a slide hammer to take the hub off. I'll go ahead and set the tool off. Slide it out, and now we can remove the slide hammer from the hub. Before we install the new hub, we want to make sure that the surface area on the knuckle is free of debris. So using a wire brush, we're going to go ahead and brush around the whole surface so it accepts the new hub. Now we're going to go ahead and use some brake parts cleaner and spray some on it to get rid of all the debris. Go ahead and wipe off the area. And now we're ready to install the new one. To install the new one, we're going to make sure that we lined up the holes with the knuckle. To do so, go ahead and start it on the axle, slide it in, matching up with the spline. Slide it in, and now we're ready to install the bolts that go on the back. Now we can go ahead and start the bolts by hand. There's gonna be 4 of these, 2 on each side. Once you have them in by hand, go ahead and get them snug. Now we can go ahead and get them torqued to 73 foot-pounds. For this, we want to make sure that we go on a crisscross pattern. Now we can go ahead and reinstall the rotor. For that, we want to make sure that we lined up the holes for the rotor onto the hub. They're located right here. So go ahead and slide it in and reinstall the 2 screws. Start them by hand. And now get them snug. Now we can reinstall the caliper and bracket assembly onto the hub and slide it in. Making sure when you do this, the hose for the caliper doesn't look kinked or twisted. Go ahead and reinstall the bolts by hand. Get them snug. And now we're gonna be torquing those to 73 foot-pounds. Install the axle nut. We're gonna go ahead and get it snug. And now we're gonna go ahead and torque the nut. One thing I like to do, I like to grab a screwdriver and I like to put it in between the hub and the caliper assembly, and that's just to hold everything in place so it doesn't rotate when we apply torque to the nut. So now go ahead and torque it to 232 foot-pounds. Using a flathead screwdriver and a hammer, we're gonna go ahead and lock the nut to the axle. So line it up with the groove and hit it. We're gonna be doing the same on the bottom. Install the tire by lining up the holes. And start your lug nuts by hand. Get them snug. With the vehicle on the ground, we're gonna go ahead and torque our wheels to 79.6 foot-pounds. And for this, we're gonna do a star pattern.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.